Good morning, subscribers, viewers, visitors. It's been some time since I put up a video of the garden, but it is doing well. I'm gonna pick this strawberry right here, I think this morning. I was gonna pick it last night and eat it, but I decided it would be a better breakfast strawberry than anything. And I mean, I have a few more going. I mean, things obviously are doing really good. First of all, I just want to say I had some, like, I can't really mow in this area because I don't want to cut up any of my watermelon and cucumber that's spreading out over it. So I have some plexiglass from a construction job from years back that I actually just laid up over the ground and allowed the sun and it to kill the grass and everything underneath it. So this will all be dead, and I'm sure that this right here can actually be pulled up now already. Yeah, fantastic. So let's get that up, out of the way. Bam. So these are my mung beans in front of the potatoes, and I don't know if these are going to make it. It's been really, really hot during the days, and I don't have any hay. I can get some hay, but I'm a procrastinator a little bit, just to be 100% honest. And so I'm hoping my potatoes do really well. I mean, obviously they're laying out. It's going to happen. Things grow. But we will see. But as you can see, the watermelon here is doing really, really awesome. I mean, I got shoots coming all the way out here now, and I've been moving them, you know, kind of as needed, and I'll just let that stay up there, I guess, and it'll probably break off this little piece of cedar that it's connected onto right now, just because I'm forcing it to. Better not, I'll just leave it. So, yep, got my watermelon, got my cantaloupe. It's kind of growing out underneath it. It's all completely fine. I gave up on these lentils inside the bucket. It was just too much. I trimmed up some of the lentils here, is why they're not as thick and full as they were before. But I don't know if the lentils and mung beans are actually able to grow in the area that I'm at. It was kind of an experiment project, kind of like the ginger that didn't make it. That's why it's not been in any other videos, and it won't be in this one either. It's just not the area for it. I have been eating on a lot of this stuff, like my rosemary. I got a pepper coming in. I do believe that I seen on here yesterday. Where's it at? Oh, right there. I mean, I've been eating on my basil. I just can't not eat that much basil. I mean, I've been eating a lot of it, but my basil took off. And I trimmed up, these are my mung beans. I trimmed these up in here also, and they might do better than the ones over by the potatoes. For the simple fact, it's going to get a little shade on the other side. I may have things way too close in here also, you know, for direct sun and keeping things growing and out of each other. But as you can see, my carrots are doing really well, and my beets are doing really well. Everything's just doing really well, and I say that a lot. My vocabulary is very limited to very well and everything. But I got some beans coming. These are the bush beans. These are the Alaskan snow pea on this side right here. And I seen one, a fairly long stalk of bean right there already that I've got. I've picked off some of my sugar snap peas, or my peas rather, that I had growing on this side already. There's one right here. You know, it's pretty small, but I've already had some that had matured. Like this one's getting there. You know, it's about ready for picking and eating. And that may be. Oh, that's good. Yeah. So I mean, I see. I got some pods going for my peas. I went ahead and took out my onions. Like I said, the heat here had been super stupid crazy, and I wasn't able to get to my garden for a couple days to water it. And my onions had started to die, so I just went ahead and pulled them up. I tried to save them, but the tops of it just continued to turn brown and die, so I decided to give up on the onion. And I didn't get my lettuce and my spinach, I don't believe, in time for it to not burn up, and I had an issue with that. I also had an issue with a critter, possibly a rabbit, coming up into my garden, and I'd come out one morning and these two, well, all three of these rows actually, these sections right here were all eaten and gone. All I had was like a clump here, a clump here, and a clump here now where this grass is growing in. And I have some other lettuce that started seeding right here from before, as well as, you know, kind of like right there. I liked this lettuce, the oak leaf lettuce, the best, and I still have some of that. I've been picking it, and it's been still been growing and going, as you know. So I'm very thankful for it. You know, like my spinach, I was kind of hoping this would be doing a lot better by now. Like I said, the heat has just been devastating, I think, to it. I hate picking up grass right now out of these, with it being so close to the roots of my spinach. But as you see, my tomato plants, and I didn't put up the trellis right here like I was going to. That great for the peas. I went ahead and just stuck up this piece of tree branch, piece of a limb from some clearing that I had done. I believe that's a peach tree branch, if I'm not mistaken, because I do have about 11 to 12 peach trees on the property as well. Where's that big old tomato? I got a few big tomatoes going. There's one right down in there. Pretty good size already. And these are Cherokee purple heirloom tomatoes. Again, just to remind everybody, or maybe inform, you know, a viewer for the first time to the channel. I've had also, if you've noticed, mushrooms. I've been noticing mushrooms growing quite frequently in my soil. There and there, and I had a huge patch over by the watermelon. I'll try to get it on here. But I've had to stick up some branches and different sticks and stuff around my tomato plants just because they started falling over, and I don't want my branches to break. And I like to do things the cheapest way possible. Like I didn't pay for anything in this whole garden. I don't think. You know, I mean, I did a little work for some other friends and stuff that, you know, we kind of bartered is what we did. And I like to do bartering with people, you know, give and take. That way things are kind of equal. It isn't laid out on money, and money fluctuates up and down so much anyway. It's hard to regulate, you know, whether or not you're giving a valid payment or, you know, fulfilling the service with money. Right, tomatoes are doing really well. It looks like I need to go ahead and get something up on this branch underneath here, or it's gonna collapse down over itself into the center. But I guess these mung beans here are doing a lot better than the other ones. And my habanero pepper plant, I was kind of worried about it. Like, it was just stuck at like this height right here. None of this was really coming out, but it's starting to grow in. And there's my mustard seed that I put in and planted. I've actually been eating mustard greens even off of it with my basil, and mixing it all together, kind of like a paste, to be honest with you. And it's pretty tasty. A mustard basil paste, I know, but I like herbs and things like that, so it satisfied me very well. Here's my mustard. I got to get some more uses for it. I've never planted mustard. I use mustard seed while I cook, but never the plant itself. And where are those mushrooms? Right there they were. There was a whole patch of them, as you can see right there, that I noticed the other morning when I'd come out here. And they're just growing in my garden. So it's semi-scary because I hate to think that I have fungus in my garden, but it's okay. Nothing's dying. So I'm happy. Well, there you go. That was my garden update that I have not done in some time. I thank you all for watching. If you like what you see, like, subscribe, share. And we will get some cantaloupe and watermelon here soon. God bless.